I'm not vegetarian nor am I vegan, but every so often I do enjoy a meatless meal.
You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
This dish is going to use a lot of vegetables, and I'm going to start off first of all with the okra or the okra. I'm from Belize, so I call it okro. My okra is frozen and I really wish that I had thawed them out a little bit first, but I decided to make this dish last minute for lunch. So I'm going to use my sharp knife and cut off the tail and the head like so. And depending on the size of the okra, I'm going to cut it in 2 or 3, okay? So let me go ahead and grab a bowl to put my pieces into. I was going to leave everything on the cutting board, but then I realized that I'm going to cut a lot of vegetables and I'm going to run out of space. So my okra is done. Let me go ahead and peel 2 large carrots. Let me cut this one first and see if I need the other one. And I want to cut these into sticks or julienne. Let me grab my big knife. So always tuck your fingers in, okay? Don't trust. Don't feel like you're such a pro that you're not going to get your fingers. Tuck them in as you cut. So I'm going to end up using 1.5 of the carrots. Okay. I'm going to dice up some of this onion. And I'm trying to chop the pieces a little bit smaller than what I have going on right here. So instead of chopped, I want them to be diced. So I'm going to switch out to my big knife again. Cut them even smaller. A lot of vegetables, a lot of prepping. This dish doesn't take too long to make, but it's a lot of prepping. So I've got mushrooms. I picked this up from Costco for $4.99 for this big container of mushrooms. So I'm going to go ahead and get these washed off. So now that they're completely washed off, I'm going to go ahead and cut these. And I found out that I like white mushrooms better than the brown looking ones. I don't think they taste any different. To me, they just look better. The brown ones kind of creep me out. Alright, so these are ready. Now let's move on to the next vegetable. I'm going to clean up my workspace here. And I'm going to cut some cherry tomatoes. These are really firm right now. They're not overripe or anything like that. The reason that I'm prepping everything first is because once we start cooking the meal, it's going to go pretty fast, alright? So you want to do all this work first. And I am going to add some cabbage because Joe asked me to add some cabbage to the mix. Alright, so I think we're done with all the prep work. Let's go ahead over to the stove and start cooking. So I put some oil in my skillet, heated it up, and then I added the okra. And I'm just going to cook these for quite a few minutes until we can get rid of some of the slime, okay? So we're going to add golden corn here, kernel corn. And we want the juice from the corn too. So don't throw away the water. So I'm stirring it up for some more. It's been going a good 5 minutes already, guys. See the slime in the pot? This is what most people don't like from okra, right? And I'm going to add all the corn from the can and all the water. And it's going to cool the pot down a little bit, but that's okay. Just let it cook. I've added 1 teaspoon of curry powder and 1 teaspoon of pink Himalayan sea salt. And I want about a tablespoon of lemon juice to go into this dish, alright? So I'm just prepping all of this while the okra and the corn is over there cooking. Alright, so let's get back to the pot, see? Let's add the onion and the carrots. Quite a bit of carrots, guys. And then the spices, the salt and the curry. And just keep working this around. We're still trying to get all that slime out. Here comes the mushrooms. See, it's going kind of fast now, right? I'm glad I had everything cut up already, because I don't have to stop and go cut some more stuff. Just making sure nothing gets burnt. And then now the cabbage. See the sequence in which I'm adding the stuff, right? So the stuff that's that cooks more quickly gets added last. The tomatoes are going to be at the very last, even after we add the rice. So this is cooked rice. It's cold and hard from the fridge. It was cooked yesterday. It's best to do it with the cooked rice. You can see my camera strap because I'm running 2 cameras. One for this video and one for shorts. Okay? Always got to make my shorts. So now all we have to do is toss all of this until everything is well combined. It looks pretty good, right? It's gonna taste good too, guys. Now here comes the tomatoes. Work it in very gently. You don't want to crush these tomatoes, alright? So the dish is ready. It took about, I'd say, 25 minutes or so to cook. And here it is. And I put it off to the side because then I have to put me. This is how it works. So this is what I have leftovers. This is the second day that we're eating it. Everybody enjoyed a little bit. You can add meat to this if you want to, okay? Beef, chicken, shrimp, all that stuff would go great. But like I said at the beginning, every so often you just want to cleanse with just a vegan or a vegetarian plate. And I do think this is vegan because the oil that I used was extra virgin olive oil. If you don't like the okra, leave the okra out of it, okay? This is your dish after all. You make it the way you like it. So you can make it with brown rice or brown rice pasta, but I chose to use days old white rice that was hard and clumpy and just put it, oh my God, it was so good. If you guys like this video, go ahead and thumbs it up for me. Of course, I look forward to your comments. Don't forget to subscribe. What else did I leave out, Josh? Like, share.
Like, comment, share.
Don't forget to share, all right? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. So I have a secret to tell you guys. Yesterday, Joe had some chopped up lemon herb chicken that he made from another video. He added it in his plate, okay? So he made it into a meaty dish. What's up? Huh? I don't know what that is.
It's a watering thing where...
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I have to go into a meeting. It's a virtual meeting to learn how to do Instagram better, okay? So, I'll see you guys. Bye.
This is the best.